team. Hi everyone, today we are going to learn some science. We have Cavina School Science Fair. Let us learn and have fun. Enjoy.
Creating energy using a bicycle. Our hypothesis is, can you generate energy just using a bicycle? Our apparatus for this will need a 12 DC motor, a 12 volt battery, an item to prove that energy has been created, a car charger, zip tags which are optional, and yeah, our procedure is attach the motor to the battery using only positive wires. And then step 2, create kinetic energy when you pedal. Then step 3, as the person continues to cycle, connect the wheel on the motor to the wheel of the bicycle to create energy. Step 4, to demonstrate that energy is being produced, connect a phone to charge.
Conclusion. Yes, you can make energy using a bicycle. If you add a battery, you can store the energy produced to use later on.
You need to hold this. And then we would connect it.
This is your bicycle?
Yes.
Okay. And
So
then you're
we
now
would-
supposed to be generating electricity?
Yes, but
Okay.
so what
And
we
then
would
your next
do,
thing then is to store it. Would that be correct?
Yes, you would store the energy if
In
you
there?
had connected the negative wires and the positive wires.
Okay, to the battery.
Yes, but if you wanted the energy to go straight into your item, you would only connect the positive wires.
Well, whatever that would be. Okay. So the whole idea then is to pedal,
Yeah, yes, the whole idea would be to pedal.
which is I see here. Yeah. And
So
that's
then
supposed
the
to
motor-
drive the generator,
Yes, it will drive the generator.
which generates the electricity, which either goes to the item that you want, like for example, the phone to be charged,
Yes, a
or
phone.
to charge the battery
Yes,
so that the energy is stored.
yes, for use later.
And is the power enough to light a bulb?
Yes, it is enough.
Have you tried it? 40 watt bulb, 50 watt bulb, or how do you know?
Well, we haven't measured it in watts, but in volts.
Oh,
we-
you
but
mentioned
in
volts.
volts.
My other question then is, if you have a bulb, you'd have to connect. You'd have to change from this. This generates DC. Is that right? Direct current, not AC. So you need an inverter.
Yes, we would need
An inverter to connect to change from DC to AC. Okay. And you've not tried any bulb, even a 20 watt bulb or a low voltage bulb?
Well, we have tried
Yeah.
a USB bulb.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. USB bulb,
Yes.
which is DC.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Who do you think can use this idea of yours? Who do you think can use it?
For example, if you had gone camping and you had charged the battery, depending whether you want to use a light bulb or anything else, the light bulb you can use an inverter, or you can just have the car charger connected to the battery, so you can be able to charge, for example, your phone or anything else that can be used with your USB.
And when you're doing your experiment, were you writing down the results somewhere? Today we see it hasn't worked, but did you keep a record of the work you're doing?
Yes.
And do you have it here?
No.
Okay. It's always good to keep record of what you've done, what worked and what did not work. Okay. But it looks quite interesting. And why did you choose this project and not any other?
Because this project could benefit people. For example, when you have a blackout, if you want to, you can use this to light up a bulb, which can now be used so you can like see your way around.
Okay. What you don't know, of course, is this. The more practical side is if you connect it to, say, a bulb. In practice, would you have to keep on pedaling or what? Because I'm interested myself that if you have a blackout, when you get on your bicycle, what can you do? You know, can you
keep
just
cycling.
Yeah, and what is the actual power? Would you get a 20 watt bulb or a 100 watt bulb or whatever, and you just keep on cycling. But of course, if you can put it to a battery, you can store the power. I'm talking about the actual practical thing, which can only come from an actual experiment. That you will sit down, you do your pedaling for half an hour, charge up your battery, then go into your bulb and see, well, it kept my bulb going for X hours or minutes or seconds, because we don't know the output, which is a very good thing. And there's another benefit, that is keeps you fit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know any
So
places in the
sorry,
world?
if you break down, then somebody will have to say, go and pedal. Yeah, the young guys. Okay.
Do you know of any places in the world where this is being used, this technology? Do you know any places in the world?
I've seen on some videos in YouTube, some people have been using it as they're riding. For example, in the mountains, they have it attached to their bike, so they can like use their phones for GPS,
Oh, okay.
so they can stay connected and not get lost.
Yeah.
And on a bigger scale, it's connected. There's a bigger scale that is being invented so that it can generate enough power to power around 2 houses.
Oh.
name is Arvind Vanessa,
My name is Sean Ebenezer.
and today we're doing aquaponics.
Our guiding question is, does aquaponics have a positive effect on the plants?
Our hypothesis is aquaponics does have a positive effect on plants.
List of material needed are an empty fish tank, fishes, water, small bucket, a drill machine, and plants.
Our observation was that the radishes, which we have planted here, grew in a time period of 3 days. The lentils took about 2 days, and they've grown the most. And the tomatoes took about a week, which have not grown very much.
The disadvantages are, if one component fails, the fishes will die and the plants won't grow. It needs electricity input, and you cannot grow root crops.
Our advantages are it's 30 times faster than normal farming. It's more nutritious, and dirty water is actually better for the growth.
Our conclusion is that the fish waste which helped the plants produce, had ammonia, which helped the plants produce nitrogen. The nitrogen helped the plants, otherwise the plants wouldn't have survived without the nitrogen.
And the aquaponics cycle is on the board. It's showing how the cycle works of how the growth of the plants with the fish waste.